So white beaches, clear water, and a cool summer is what Egypt's summer resorts boast of. There is a massive construction currently undergoing on new tourist, administrative, and industrial centers. In total, the government is creating over 20 new cities in the country. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about one of these cities. So Egypt is on its way to becoming the 7th richest country by 2030, with a GDP of about 8.2 trillion USD. The new city, El-Alamein, is considered the first model for the future generation of cities. The city's impressive location makes it the gates of Egypt to Africa, since they are creating an unprecedented number of projects, and it has drawn the attention of international companies for investments. The city will change the map of the North Coast and the concept it was made with, since it will be a residential city for citizens all year long, not just the summer season, as per usual. El-Alamein is a new city in northwest Egypt that was opened by the President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi on March 1, 2018. It's in the location of the old El-Alamein on the Mediterranean Sea, near the Libyan border, and about 53 miles west of International Airport Bourg El Arab. The construction is going full force today, and the main buildings should be finished in a few years. Additionally, the projects in the new El-Alamein have attracted 62 billion Egyptian pounds, or about $4 billion. Thanks to the funds, about 100,000 jobs were created in the city. The city is split into tourist, historical, and residential sectors. The investment segment is on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. The residential is to the south of the International Alex Matric Road, and the historical archaeological segment is at the El-Alamein Cemetery. The government expects El-Alamein to draw many tourists to the beaches. The main goal is to create a new international resort that will outcompete Hurghada and Sharm el-Sheikh and unburden those overpopulated cities because of the new residential sector. Currently, 95% of Egyptians live along the Nile River or near the Delta, where almost all of the economy is focused. But almost everywhere else in Egypt is unsettled. El-Alamein could be home to a planned 6 million people. The city will have residential districts with apartments for Egyptians with a low income level and fancier residences for those with a higher income. Unlike resorts on the northwest coast, whose private beaches are closed to the general public, El-Alamein will be an open city with access to all. They are building a tourist district with hotels having over 15,000 rooms and a beach about 25 miles long. Many of these will be tall buildings along the beach with towers that are being built. They include North Edge Towers and The Gate. The hotel towers in the city will compete with the towers in Dubai. They will house international concerts and special events. Also, the city will have skyscrapers similar to the Dubai Towers, amusement parks, movie theaters, and a large office district. A yacht club and an area for sailing, as well as many other relaxation zones, will be part of the city. The presidential palace and cabinet will be in the center of the city. The interior of the city will have many districts, parks, and services. The center will have many cultural buildings and restaurants. Markets inspired by Roman and Greek architecture, 3 universities, the Tree of Knowledge, and a 12-mile-long central park will also be added. The furthest part of the city from the sea will have farms, research centers, logistic and industrial zones, and free trade areas. Agricultural zones will be outside the city limits, and further plans include creating archaeological centers. The city beaches were opened in the spring of 2020, and they have 6 towers that complete the landscape. After that, El-Alamein attracted the attention of many and was called the New Riviera and is becoming a place worth visiting. Now, the city is supposed to satisfy its energy consumption using wind and solar energy. Considering the city will be a focal point for the next generation of cities, it is assumed to use natural resources like water and energy that are available close to the coast. El-Alamein is unique because it has incorporated new technological and urban engineering designs that are unlike anything in the Middle East. This includes the first drinking water factory by using condensation technology that can produce 100,000 liters of water a day, around 26,400 gallons, a water treatment facility, and a project to erect 18 wave walls. Additionally, they plan to open an international airport and railroad to connect El-Alamein to Cairo and Alexandria. Now, beside the tourist advantages, El-Alamein is also an alternative to living in crowded Cairo by trying to reduce the residential load on the city. The historical district will include the cemeteries that contain the deceased from World War II. There will also be an open-air museum, port, and hotels here. The city is to be not only a tourist destination with white, sandy beaches and nice weather, but also a cultural center. They want to build a new library that will compete with Alexandria and attract visitors from all over. El-Alamein is expected to become an important medical center on the Mediterranean coast. But life often adjusts our plans. Almost half of Egypt's population is in the service industry, which suffered during the pandemic. Tourists decreased and tours got cheaper. For various other reasons, the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum, also known as Giza Museum, was delayed for several years. Its cost is estimated at over $1 billion. Egypt has announced the launch of a project for the last several years that is called a Gift from Egypt to the World, but it keeps getting delayed for various reasons. Currently, it is to open in November 2022. So, in 2021, Egypt bet on ancient discoveries to pull the country out of the crisis. The digs were done near the step pyramid of Djoser, which may be the oldest in the world. The excavation revealed tombs containing ancient artifacts. We also know there was a battle in World War II in El-Alamein to control the Suez Canal, where the British defeated the North African Italian-German army. It left millions of unexploded mines and munitions that are still in the ground, slowing down construction. Some estimates say that there are about 23 million, making Egypt one of the most mined countries in the world. Egypt has been demining since 2009. They have currently removed 10 to 15% of the total number. It would be wonderful if Egypt turned a brutal World War II battle site into a resort city. That will be the most popular place for tourists to vacation. Well, that's all for today. Leave a like, don't forget to subscribe and comment. Let me know, would you want to visit here for vacation? And we'll see you again next time.